All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Organik's latest video on his channel. Looks like he dropped this video 13 hours ago. How much money I spent on jewelry and cars. Now, this should be interesting. It looks like he actually finally took delivery of his furniture. Maybe perhaps his mother actually paid the movers to actually deliver this furniture. Because it seems like for the last 3 weeks, he's been whining like crazy that he hasn't gotten the furniture. And I think at one point he said he was going to expose them, something like that. So let's check out this video. Now, before we do so, make sure you guys smash that like button right now. Smash that subscribe button. Just do it right now. It only takes a quick second, folks. And it's absolutely free. But let's get into this video.
Yes. Have no fear. Mr. Organik is definitely here, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with the campaign. We are back in this thing, man. You see, I'm in a royal emperor, throne of throne battery, man. I'm so excited to have my things back. But I'm missing a few things. But first and foremost, shout out to everybody in Organik Nation, G Squad, of course, Campy D Squizzle, and the Gargoyle gang, the gang, go to the gang. But make sure you join the Organic Academy. Have no fear.
Damn, bro, it hasn't even been a minute. It hasn't even been a minute, and he's already trying to sell something to you guys. He wants to sell the academy now. He wants you guys to join the academy. And from what we know so far, all right, we dropped a couple videos already about the academy. We know that there's not a whole lot of people in there. There's not a whole lot of activity going on inside the academy. So he desperately needs you guys to sign up for this academy. And you know what's so crazy? Is he had to plug this in literally in the first 30 seconds, 40 seconds of the video, because he probably knows probably not everybody watches his entire video because it's pretty boring.
Now listen up, guys. Make sure you go to all streaming platforms right now. I just dropped Black God for y'all. Y'all been asking for it. I finally dropped the song. I ain't dropped a new song in.
What did I just tell you, man? He just literally the first 40 seconds, he's already trying to sell something to you guys, the academy, right? And then once the academy's over, now he's talking about his music. He wants you guys to go over and download the music. By the way, shout out to all these people that left comments under his video. These are not comments under my video. These are under his video. You can see there's like some replies. This one has a reply from Organik. I'm not going to read them all, but you guys can pause the video. So we're going to capture some of these comments from his videos. You know, a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize, 1 and 2 ain't adding up. A lot of the shit he said in the past ain't adding up. And you can clearly see the hot mess that he's in right now, man. This bed literally takes up 75% of the room of his, 1-bedroom condo, apartment, his rent to own, whatever bullshit he be talking about.
6 months. I'm so excited to have my stuff. I'm feeling my organicness come back. So, of course, I'm going to bless y'all with that new song.
Bro, it's been like back to back to back. We start off with the academy, then go download the music, then the music plays. It's like the first 5 minutes is all bullshit. Jesus.
With that being said, guys, I've been busting down these boxes. Oh, y'all forgot I had this. Hold on now. You think that didn't come with it? Come on, man. Got to keep the almighty Draco, man. The super warlord, Mr. Organik customized Draco, the matching case, man. Still one of the most immortal pieces. This is probably the most legendary thing that could have been in our Basel, man. You hear me? But let me see what's going on here. So still got to get my closet together, man. Like I said, the cleaners, the maids, whatever you want to call them, will be here. Hopefully this weekend to take care of this. Boom. Get this closet situated. Still got so many shoes, so much clothes, but I'm happy. You gotta understand, but only having 2 suitcases of clothes for the last few months. And what you guys really don't understand is when I was in Switzerland, came back to LA, all this stuff was in store.
Bro, his closet, besides the point that it's a hot mess, it's got them cheap ass shelves. I don't know if you guys know this, but them plasticky, if you see the closet and look at where the shoes are placed, he's got the really cheap ass shelves. Those things barely hold any weight. So it's just, wow, man, this was an embarrassment. Somebody said, bro, selling old keys and tags. LOL, no. A lot of money spent and only one car to show for it. And I wish it was even his car, man. That was a car that belonged to his brother, bro. That is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. That's not even honorable. You had to go back to your brother and take probably the most expensive car that he has in his garage, the one that you gifted to him, and say, give me back my car, to go trade it in into Florida to get. I told you guys, boy, I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop talking about that. That's the most dirtbag move that I can even think of, man. That is a dirtbag move, man. Just think about how crazy this sounds. This man went to his brother to take back the car that he gifted to him, to go ship it to Miami, to trade it in for an Aston Martin so he can flaunt, so he can make YouTube videos to brag and show off, to get women to promote his academy to all these slow-brained students. Bro, like, do you understand? Like, this, like, before he used to do this stuff, I give it to him. Before, he used to do it, like, under the table. He wasn't that transparent. This is, like, to the point where he's, like, literally slapping the crap out of you guys. He's literally slapping the shit out of you guys. This man literally, on video, took back the car from his brother to trade it in for an Aston Martin to brag and stunt in Miami. Do you guys, is that, like, are y'all guys connecting the dots? Connect the dots? That's like a dirtbag move, man. That's crazy. That would be like you, I'm not saying everybody's got money like that, but that would be like you going back to your siblings, if you have siblings, or your parents. Just imagine if you got to go back to them and take back gifts. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Like, think about it. Sit there and think about it. And this guy wants to sit on here and sell academies and courses and mentorship. Bro, like, the more honorable thing you could have done, and actually more believable for us, is if you actually got that Aston Martin your own way, without going back and getting a car that you gifted to your brother. But that right there tells me he's a dirtbag.
I haven't seen none of this stuff in about 8 months, you know? It's crazy, right? All these shoes. I ain't slept in my own bed in 8 months. So it feels so good to have my stuff. I gotta take this player to a hot hat place. Anybody know a hat place in Miami that can steam clean and steam press and fix these hats? Let me know, because I definitely need that. But it feels good to have my stuff back. And that's a blessing of being like having, I mean, it's a blessing of having gratitude and appreciation, because I'm just happy to have my normal things back, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Still got the 90 incher. Gotta go get.
By the way, I don't fall for all this talk that he does, all this positivity talk about it's a blessing for this, it's a blessing for that, because, you know, and there's a lot of people that fall for this. There's like two idiots, you guys, we kind of talked about them on different videos before this one, that really fall for this stuff. They fall for these little changes that Organik claims he's going through right now, that he's a positive person, because he was just on Fresh and Fit, and he was talking down on the group of girls they had on the show. And he was like rating the girls, like even his ratings were all jacked up. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the show. The first girl that they all went like pretty hard on, she was actually pretty attractive in comparison to the big girl right next to her. But somehow Organik, because she called him out, right? He went all off on her. So where was the positivity talk then? Where was these two goofy, fake-ass detectives that you guys listened to online? Where were they? Huh? How come we never heard from them? Unless those little paid-ass puppets were so quiet about it. They're like, oh, Organik is changing. He's a positive. He's not like the same guy he was a year ago when he was on live. No, he's still the same dirtbag. Your eyes are not working. Your ears are not working, dumbass. Go on Fresh and Fit's channel and watch that video, that live stream when he had that group of girls on there. And see how much of a dirtbag he was, and how he went off on her, how his ego took over. Same guy. All right, there's no fucking changes. There's no fucking changes. He knows you guys are slow-brained fucking idiots. He's broke. He needs money. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to sit there and here talk with his ego on his own channel to get you guys to buy into the academy? Of course not, man. Go on the other channels. All right? Get out the box. You guys are still stuck in the damn box. Get out the box. It's like literally we're all on YouTube. All you got to do is go on the other channel. And there's even little other channels that take like little segments from Organik on the Fresh and Fit. And you can see when he went off on the girls, especially the first girl in the group of the group of girls. You can't miss it, man. There's like, that video probably has like 9,000 views now. So it was recent. It wasn't like 2 years ago or 2 months ago. It was just recent. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Y'all some slow idiots. Like, wake up, man.
The thing that catch it is because they didn't bring my mount, the wall mount. I don't know where my remote is either. I don't know where my sound bar is. They got the speaker, but where's the sound bar, man? Where's the sound bar? I don't know. And they missing my other TV to the back. So it's a few things still missing. That poster been on the truck. That poster came here. They even brought my deer with no horns. Where my dog? Where my horns at, man? Where the horns at to my deer, man? Where my horns at, man? Where the horns at, man? Now look what I found here, guys. The tag to the 488 Ferrari, man. That's crazy. 488 Ferrari. The tag to the Corvette, legendary. These are vintage pieces here. Even found the black.
Those are vintage pieces. He's like holding up the dealer key tag identifiers, right? This is like literally at every single dealer. It's not even like car specific. That's just how dealers label the keys, the keychains for each individual car. It has like the stock number, the VIN number, the year, model, make. It's just like a little identifier. It's a little key tag identifier. Every dealer has it. Kia dealerships have it. Honda dealerships have it. Chevrolet, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Ferrari. It's standard operation. And he's talking about, oh, these are like unique pieces, bro. Like he knows you guys are slow.
Key to the super stock, man. The black key to the super stock. That's crazy. Also, what I found here is a lot of the paperwork to some of the vehicles I purchased, man. And this is wild. I think I put it on my live last night, but I'm gonna put y'all on some game. How much I put down on my I ain't gonna cover up the wire instructions, but how much money I put down on.
Did you know that there's a sim?
When I bought it, you know what I'm saying? When I bought that joint, it's crazy. To Amazon leasing and my guys.
Why does he keep saying he bought it? He literally just said in the same sentence, I bought it, and then he said the leasing company. Bro, you didn't buy it. You leased it. It's like, get that word bought out of your vocabulary. Why is that? He keeps saying he bought shit. He didn't buy shit. And honestly, when he first got the cars, he claimed he paid cash for all these cars. And then when I exposed it, he was the one that kept going on live stream saying he never said that. Oh, I wished it was that good of a deal. Like, go watch the video. We dropped this video of him on YouTube Live, right? I literally dropped that video probably a couple days ago. I don't know. It's probably been like 4 days, something like that. I don't remember. You can even see it in the thumbnail, his actual live stream, right? Go watch it. And he clearly denies that he leased the Urus. And then we all find out it was leased. All the cars were leased. This guy just talks out of his ass.
But yeah, look at that. I had to send them $95,000, man. That was crazy. $95,000 on that. And that was for the 48 Spider. Let me go over some more numbers with you real quick. What is this?
It's not crazy. $95,000 is not money that you made. This is money you took from your viewers, your supporters, hardworking people that believed into whatever bullshit he was selling and promoting. So this was right around the time he got this Ferrari when he was in Malibu, right? Or no, actually he got it right in the Circa. This was around the time where he was promoting all that crypto crap. So, of course, there was many people making tons of money, making so much money from crypto. He was promoting the crap out of that stuff, man. Sheeb, Floki, Parma token, Organic Inu. Like, this is what I've been saying. How come those two fake-ass detectives ain't talking about Organic Inu? One of them claims to be like a serial detective, right? A well-respected investigator. Well, how come you ain't investigating Organic Inu? Gargoyle NFTs. What happened to those? So when he says these big numbers, 95,000 and 80,000 or whatever, that's meaningless because that means that money, the way I see it, it came from innocent people, hardworking people, supporters that were under they were under the impression that they're investing in something that's going to have a return. And the only thing that happened was that he got to enjoy the fruits of other people's money that they worked hard for. And then all that stuff came crashing down. And some of it might have been intentional. Some of it might not have been intentional. But the point is, he hasn't returned none of it back. So all this crap that he promoted, gave him free money. This was all free money. The way I see this free money, this isn't hard worked.
That was a 48 Spider. What's this? Oh, the McLaren, Newport Beach. You know what I'm saying? Newport Beach. Newport Beach, hold on. Newport Beach McLaren. Newport Beach McLaren. That's for the 720 Newport Beach McLaren. And once again, through my same guys at Midway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Midway, man. We got to work out some things on the line. I talk about the Urus another time, man. I'll break down what happened with that. It was just, once again, my fault. I thought I could do something, do it this way, did it the wrong way. So I'm not mad at Midway Leasing. We did a couple cars together. And we did the,
He said it was a misunderstanding. What's the misunderstanding about you paying the payments? What is the misunderstanding that you haven't been making payments? Sir, what is the misunderstanding? You got monthly payments. You haven't been making the monthly payments. I can't wait to hear his excuse for it. Oh, I thought I can just end the lease whenever I feel like it because I'm Mr. Organic. Like, dude, what are you talking about? You signed off on the terms. Like, I didn't even go through the details of the lawsuit because it's so stupid. I mean, you can tell already he wasn't paying payments. Like, you couldn't get it. You can't get it dumber than that. Like, what are we supposed to break it down? How many payments over what period? No, he just wasn't. He couldn't afford the damn payments. And the way, see, this is what I mean, man. But before he went to Switzerland, he dropped the video and he said he sold it. He sold it and made more money and he walked away with a profit. Like, this guy lies so much that he doesn't even keep track of his own fucking lies. Go watch the video, and we reacted to it a couple different times. If you guys remember the video, he was driving the Urus to the Wells Fargo bank. He was holding like a stack of cash that he claimed he sold PlayStations and all this crap or whatever he was talking about, rambling on and on and on. And then he says, you know, he was trying to give us game about how leasing works and how he sold the car and made a profit. Well, and then how do you make a profit when the car was advertised for sale at the same dealer where he got the Aston Martin? I'm going to show you guys again, man. I think you guys probably already seen it. Or actually, no, I might have showed you the super stock. It's crazy, man. This dude be lying like crazy.
720 McLaren. So look at this, man. I don't think none of my personal information on here. Nope. So let me break this down for you guys, man. Boom. How much down I put on this thing? $75,000 down. Hold on. Zoom in on there so I can get my people the real transparency of the organic one, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that? Come on, man. There you go. Hold on, get it better. See, y'all can see that right there, man. So you gotta put $75,000.
Even with him, you know, like, let's just take this from a different angle. Even with him making this amount of money at the time, and like I said, we're going to ignore how he made the money, right? Whether he made the money ethically or unethically, whether he made it promoting scams or he made the money through hard work, to promoting legitimate products and services to his own supporters to buy into. We're going to ignore all of that. The fact that this man took all that money and dumped it into cars, all right, it just shows you how stupid he was. He didn't even know how to invest correctly. Like, he was leasing cars. He was dropping these large down payments. And I guess he thought the money was going to keep coming in, like the fountain of water was going to keep coming in. So he's going to be able to pay off these payments in the long run. And when that didn't happen, lawsuits started piling up. I mean, this is like the second lawsuit, if I'm not mistaken. There was one for the house, one for the car, and there could have been others, maybe under different LLCs. Who knows? He keeps introducing new LLCs. Now he's got JDR. What happened to the other LLCs? Who knows? But what that shows you is the cars are gone. So the money is gone. So what exactly, like, there was no return on your investment. So God forbid something really happened, which technically did happen. He just kind of bailed himself out by taking the car back that he gifted to his brothers. That was his little bailout, right? But if there was no bailout, I think he probably would have been even in a worse position than he is now. He probably would have been in somebody's basement. But he had to bail himself out by leeching off of his family, which I think is a dirtbag move, especially for a guy that claims to be selling courses on how to achieve success. Like, I just don't understand the two. I'm really confused. How do you sell courses and the academy on success and whatever and elevating people's life when you have to go back to your brother to bail yourself out financially? Like, that, I don't understand that shit. I don't understand it. But back to the car stuff, right? Like, he already made a terrible decision of leasing these cars, knowing damn well he probably couldn't sustain that amount of money going forward. All right, his businesses weren't like foundationally done correctly, right? They were businesses really based on crypto and some bullshit. Really, it's all bullshit, right? So knowing that, I would think that he probably would have bought the cars in cash. You know, kind of like what CJ on 32s does. Like, in case I think CJ on 32s thinks about it more from a smart perspective, right? He knows that if shit happens or were to happen, the raffle stops generating money, YouTube stops generating money, he can sell the cars. He has the titles to the cars. I don't think Organik thought of it like that. I think Organik thought of it, well, you know, I'm always going to have a stupid, slow brain population of supporters. I can just keep introducing more and more products. They're going to still fall for it every single time. They fell for it several times. You know, it was like almost nonstop crypto crap. Like, how come now he doesn't talk about Vault Inu? When is the last time he talked about Vault Inu? He stopped talking about Vault Inu. I guess when they stopped cutting checks for him, he stopped talking about it. So if he really cared, if he really believed into the Vault Inu project, why did he stop talking about it? Why is he not talking about Vault Inu? It's been literally months he hasn't talked about Vault Inu. But when they were paying him, he was on every single live stream. Vault Inu this, Vault Inu this, Vault Inu that, Vault Inu this, Vault Inu this, Vault Inu that. Organic Inu, Gargoyle NFTs. It's like, does he really have your best interest? Think about it.
And the payments was 3,000. Come on, man, y'all don't focus on that. Damn, focus and fail. They don't want to focus on it for you guys, man. But it was $3,995 payments, 50.
So he just said the payment for the Urus was $3,900, right? $3,900 and some change. I dropped the video right after he got this Urus, and I told you it was advertised for like $3,700. All right, I dropped my video, then he dropped his, and he denied it. He said no. I wish there was a lease for $3,700. And if you don't believe me, like I said, I dropped the YouTube live stream where he went on live and denied it. He said, "Oh, I heard people saying I paid $2,700 or $3,700. I wish." Go watch the live stream. I dropped it a couple days on the channel. Go watch this clown, the same clown you guys are listening to now, deny it back then. All right? Go watch it. Go see it. You're going to see him on video, live stream on YouTube, you know, with your eyes, and you're going to listen with your ears, and he's going to deny $3,700. Oh, I wish it was $3,700. So he said $3,985. So he was actually paying $200 and some change extra. It just goes to show you guys, man.
Payments, you know what I'm saying? At the 26th every month, so boom. So y'all do the month, how long that leasing is. So people think when you lease a car it's like for a year or so. No, that was 58 months. Y'all do the math, man. Just like you would have financed it at the end of the lease, you could go ahead and
This is how much money you
get off if you want to. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's the 720. That was the 48. Oh man, this is the 4x4. And I got the 4x4 extra key too. You know what I'm saying? I think one of my loyal subscribers actually finna buy. He's buying the tag to the Corvette, which is legendary. I'm signing for him. Buying the tag and the.
He's got people literally trying to buy these little dealer tag identifiers. That's crazy, man. Like, this stuff is standard. Anybody that works at a dealership, anybody watching that has done sales at a dealership, you guys probably already aware of this stuff. This is the way dealers, you know, label the keychains for the different cars. Even if you went for a test drive, like because I know this because I bought so many cars, and I obviously go for a lot of test drives or whatever, and they always have those little like dealer tags attached to the keys to identify the car, year, make, model, stock number, and sometimes they have the VIN number on there and some other like pieces of information helpful to the dealer. So like I said, if you ever done a recent test drive, you probably, I don't know if you paid attention to it or not, you probably focused more on the test drive. But he's literally selling these little tags, man. That is crazy. So he's telling you in the same sentence that he dropped $95,000 on a car, but he's at the point where he has to sell the little key tags now. He has to sell you guys the little key tag. That's how broke he is.
To the super stock, You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to purchase the 488 tag from the guard himself, from my 488 that I had, I can sign it back for you. Anybody want the key to the OG wagon? You know what I'm saying? I can sign that for you. Make me an offer I can't refuse, man. Hit me on my DM on Instagram. But what was it here? Damn. Y'all want to see what I put down the G-Wagon? This one I was wilding. I put down, shoosh, let me show y'all. I'm acting crazy showing y'all numbers. It's transparency. I went stupid. $94,000. That's how I get them down. The car came out to be $266,177 finance. Damn. And that was through Benz Financial, actually. That was through Mercedes-Benz Financial, man. Because that boy got A-level credit. But,
So if you guys listen, obviously all these cars, right? And when, like I said earlier, when did he get all these cars? It was all around the same time period when he was promoting certain things to you. So if he knows how to make money, why isn't it not sustainable? Why is he in a position now where he can't have all those things that he's had in the past? Unless he was in the right position at the right time, selling and promoting bullshit to people. Innocent people were falling for this stuff. And like I said, majority of it was crypto. He wasn't the only YouTuber, in case like some of you guys are so sensitive about it. Oh, well, there was other YouTubers. Yeah, there was other YouTubers. There was white channels doing it, Latino channels, everybody from all walks of life. But the difference is, in my opinion, is that the other channels weren't out of control with it. And some of them might have not even been under the impression that they were actually promoting a scam in the making, right? So a lot of people always point the finger at Meet Kevin, all these big channels like Meet Kevin, Stephen Graham, because they promoted FTX, which the guy got caught. Sam Bankman-Fried, we dropped a video about it. It didn't get a whole lot of views, but it's on the channel for all the ones that want to talk about color and race, because that's the only thing in their vocabulary. FTX was huge, right? And even celebrities were promoting it. But a lot of the people promoting it weren't under the impression that they were promoting a scam in the making, or they didn't know what was going on. So that's different than somebody that knows he's about to sell you guys some bullshit, all right? Like a rug pull or some bullshit like that. So when Organik promoted all these NFTs and all these crypto coins that just sounded like straight bullshit, and a lot of them the websites got taken down like months after they were promoted. It was just real. And even like when Spencer pulled it off, right, with his like, I think it was like a rhino dinosaur crypto coin, like Organik practically fell for it, just like all the others. So if he knew what he was getting himself into and what kind of effect it had on his followers, he would have done like a little bit more thorough work on it, right? But he don't care. He doesn't care. So the point is, all these cars that he's talking about, all these large down payments, were all happening around the same time period. If he knew how to make money, why is he not making money now? Why was he not making money before crypto? And now, think about it. Why is he not promoting anything? I haven't heard him promote Volcano in a while.
yeah, that's two of the whips. And then I was going crazy with the jury. I'm just finding all this old stuff. Look how crazy I was going with the jury, man. I remember if it prays more, but look at that. 27,000. I'm saying 27,000 for the Rolex. Boom. I was acting crazy, dog. You see it on there? How did I pay for that shit? Straight cash, homie. Straight cash. Jarvis Rivers, man. Mr. Organic. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? What was that? 22,000. What was that for? That was a diamond ring and a rose gold men's ring and the Jesus piece and diamond chain. Ooh, that was crazy. 14 karat Jesus piece, man. 22,000 for everything for that. What was this here? Solid gold. Ooh, that was that bracelet. My big Cuban bracelet. It was 14,500. But this ain't even everything. This is just some of the stuff. What was this two-tone Cartier? Brand new in the box. 10 karat rose gold Cuban. 50,000. Damn, I was crazy. I was going nuts. What was this here? 55,000. What was this? Probably said diamond. Okay, that was a chain and a baguette round cut. Oh, that was two Cubans. 55,000. Wow. And that ain't even everything, man. That ain't the AP. That ain't the Protect. That ain't the. It's just crazy seeing all that. Look at all that money. That was just that. Okay. 95,000 down for the Ferrari. I think it was like 5,000 a month. The 720 was $75,000 down, about 4,000 a month. What else did I have? That was.
I honestly don't know, like, how do people like Mr. Organic and people like that in general, because he's not, let's be honest, he's not the only person of his kind in the world, right? There's other dirtbags just like him. But I always wonder, like these kind of people, like how do they go to sleep at night? Like when they go to sleep, do they not feel anything? They don't feel any regret that they took money from people, like innocent people, through the means of fooling them. Like they don't, like, do they sleep comfortable at night? Like I don't know if you guys know any of these people, like personally. I haven't really come across a whole bunch of scumbags. Most of the people I know that have businesses and entrepreneurs and successful, they worked really hard. They didn't really like take advantage of people. They might have had like a few contracts where they might have, like, just done something through the means of networking with people on the inside, like whether they're like, friends with somebody in the right position or whatever. But it wasn't like they consistently banked on that. And if they did it, they probably did it early on, at the startup of their business. But I don't know too many people that just are in the business of just like taking advantage of people like that. Like I always wonder, like those people like sleep comfortable at night? Do they have a really comfortable sleep knowing that they took advantage of innocent, hardworking people that believed into them, that constantly believe into the bullshit that they preach? Like, I don't know if you guys have come across that. It's almost along the lines of people that do like really heinous crimes. I don't know, maybe they're like emotionless. They don't really feel it because it's like a terrible feeling. It's almost like if you robbed somebody that is like, it's almost like robbing the elderly people or robbing disabled people. This is almost like the same way. These like YouTubers, these content creators, influencers, businessmen, there's politicians, and the list goes on and on. But these are like the YouTubers, the social media stuff is more connected because you get to see them every day. Whereas, there's businesses that do this stuff, but you don't know who in the business is doing it because you just know this entity is taking advantage of you. You don't know if it's the CEO, the regional manager, the district manager, the account representative, the sales rep. So you just put the blame on the company because there's a lot of people, oh, well, how come you don't talk about these companies that are ripping off people? Because you don't know who the fuck at the company is doing it. It could have been like somebody at low-level management, mid-level management, higher management, executive management. You don't quite know. All right. But with these YouTubers, they're everybody. They're all management, all in one. They're the same people that are in your face preaching positivity, and they're the same ones taking advantage of you. So that's more crazy to me than when you try to label a company for doing like sketchy ass shit. At least this company is really massive. You can't put the blame on everybody at the company, but most people just put the blame on the entity of the company. But with these dirtbag YouTubers, they're the brand. They're the face of the brand. They're the ones that you watch on video, and they're the ones taking advantage of you at the same fucking time. So it's a huge difference. I just wonder, like, how do they sleep at night?
Big ones. The G-Wagon, I put $94,000 down. And it was like $2,600 a month or some shit like that. I don't know, it's crazy. But anyway, I'm just giving y'all transparency, man. Y'all want to see this type of stuff, I give it to y'all, man. Breaking down the numbers of the whips. But also, let me show y'all this, man. I broke down some of the boxes, got some of that stuff down. And I do have a lot of my collection here, man. He
says transparency. I'm going to give you guys transparency. Why weren't you transparent when it happened? When you first got them, why weren't you transparent? Why didn't you tell people, oh, my bookie paid me $50,000 to keep promoting my bookie in like the last 6 videos? Why wasn't he not transparent then? And my bookie has, if you guys go look up my bookie on Trustpilot, the reviews, they're awful. Even Spencer Cornell talked about it. Actually, that was the first video I think Spencer did in exposing Organik, was on my bookie and how awful they are. And Organik accepted a large amount of money from them. I think there was a couple live streams where I even asked him myself, and he's admitted, like, I was like, oh, you got paid $50,000. He was like, oh, way more than that. $50,000, that's nothing. All right, and at the time, he was getting way more views because he had way more cars. He was in that Malibu mansion. So he was making so much money promoting bullshit to his own supporters.
Predators is here. A lot of my gremlins is here. You know what I'm saying? Signed by the director of Gremlins, things like that. New badges. So I got a lot of my collectibles, man, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff though, man. Like I said, I got somebody that won't get some of this stuff. So if you're interested in some of these things, let me know. Only thing I'm really not gonna get rid of is my predators, stuff like that. I love my predator stuff and my gargoyles, of course.
So now, yes, he just literally talked about how much money he put down on cars. This is what I mean, like the segue, the transition, and all of this conversation. He just talked about how he put large down payments on all these cars that are no longer around. They're no longer on the channel, no longer in his possession. Clearly, he didn't make money on the cars. So now he's like, oh, well, I'm going to get rid of these toys that he got from Walmart and Target. He wants to sell these toys, and people have been DM him, according to him, right? And he's going to get rid of this stuff to, I guess, get some money in the bank, right? I know, for other ones that are always, like, speculating and shit, like, Organik has money, all right? I'm not saying he's broke, like, he's homeless broke. He still makes a lot of money. He makes a shit ton of money off merch, all right? If I had to guess, it's probably like 30, 40 grand a month on merch. So he's definitely stacking up money. He's using his low profile image right now and fooling people, because people were like, a lot of the people feel bad, right? They're a lot of the psychological brainwashing that's going on now. A lot of people are like, oh, I feel bad for him. I'm going to go support and buy merch. So if thousands of people buy merch at the same time, that's more revenue coming in. So he's obviously stacking up to go and buy another Ferrari and then get back to the same bullshit he was. This is a pattern, all right? And if you see the pattern, then you can see what's going on. So all these like, oh, well, Organik is positive now. He ain't positive. He's just positive on his channel. But go watch him on other channels. Go watch him on live streams. Go watch him on Fresh and Fit. He's done a few other collabs with a few other channels, which we're going to drop reaction videos to. And he's the same person. He didn't change. I think he just has multiple personalities.
But the rest of these are some legendary stuff. Like you can't
Show your daughter.
You can't get this, man. New batch, but you can't get the one at the wedding. You can't get this one. Like this is impossible to get. Like really, in my wrestling stuff. So there's a lot, man. A lot of the old vintage merch too. Like some of the guys want some of the old merch. Got some of the old. I mean, not the old, but some of the vintage merch. Got some of that stuff in it. The old SRTF stuff. Just going through these boxes, man, made me excited for what I've been through when I seen. Oh, I got some of the old sweats here. I do, huh? Okay. I'm gonna start giving. Okay. Anybody want some sweats, man? I'm gonna put these back on the site, dog. I'm gonna put these back on the site, man. If you want something, DM me. $50, man, for the sweats. Going for the low, man. Oh, I got the socks and dress nose backs too. Remember these came with the socks and drawers in one pack? Man, I got all this stuff.
So he's got all this merch, right? So what happened to the warehouse, man? You notice how he doesn't talk about the warehouse, right? He said in California he had a warehouse, a huge warehouse where all the orders come out of. So why are these boxes of merch in your apartment if you sold out of a warehouse? Like all that stuff don't make no sense, man. Like, but we know, man. Like most of his followers, their brain they got an IQ of like a toddler.
Yeah, man, vintage. Get that to my people, man. So just been going through my stuff and my gargoyles. I need my new camera. This thing acting stupid, man. You see that right there? Hold on. The old comic books. Boom, boom, boom. That's where the 90 inch is gonna go. And these some of my pictures. Hopefully, I got my self portraits in here that people made for me. I don't know what's all in these. I'm gonna open them up shortly, probably tonight or something. I can show y'all what's in them. When we break them down together, be surprised. Like I said, it's like Christmas. I never knew what was in none of this stuff, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff still not here. Like I said, I'm supposed to have a big coffee table right here. So with that being said,
Yo, he says there's another truck. He's missing a lot of stuff, right? That apartment is so damn small. That I think the whole place is probably got to be like 700 square feet. So he went from 5,000 square feet down to 700 square feet. This thing is going to be packed, like it's going to be as packed as a storage unit that where you shove all that crap in there and you probably never go back to see it. That's kind of like how his apartment is starting to look like. It looks like a cramped, hot mess.
get rid of this sectional. So I'm gonna get rid of this sectional here. and get a whole new.
Oh, he's going to get rid of the sectional. He just said he was going to get rid of the toys. Now he's going to get rid of the sectional. Hold on, man. I almost missed that part. Let me replay that one again.
Still not here, like I said. I'm supposed to have a big coffee table right here. So with that being said, I'm gonna get rid of this sectional. So I'm gonna get rid of this sectional here and get a whole new one because yeah, I ain't got my coffee table, so I'm gonna get rid of all that, get all new stuff.
He really needs that money, man. He really needs that money right now, man. I think the merch sales this month are not that great. This is why he kept introducing all kinds of new merch. JDR. I feel like people are starting to catch on because he keeps coming up with all these new, like before the JDR, he had one where it was like the racing collection or something like that. Organic racing, the race collection. Like, I don't know what. He keeps coming up with all these LLCs.
But I love my bed. I got my table. Excited about my table being there. There's still a lot of stuff I gotta do. It's still, stuff everywhere. But I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna get to it. I ain't tripping. It's gonna be a process. I want to bring y'all every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Every step of the way. You see, I got the Master P. You understand me? The MC Hammer, Space Jam. We got we loaded up on that. You know what I'm saying? Demolition. We got stuff, man. We working. And I found two of my books. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have to wait, man.
Yo, I find it kind of weird, and I mean weird to me, right? Some people, irrespective of their age, they do have like toy collections, but I just find it kind of unusual for somebody with his ego, his personality, and the personality that he plays on YouTube, he plays on social media, to have this amount of toys, little ass toys, dolls and shit like that in his house, in his apartment, right? Not a house, in his apartment. Like, I don't know what goes through the minds of these women that hook up with them. I can't imagine they really hook up with him because of who he is. I think it's got to be like 50-50 of them. It's got to be 50 of them that are paying for shit, that Organik is paying them, or the other 50 could be that Organik is promoting them. They're that slow. They think that everything that Organik has in terms of followers is going to boost up their analytics or something like that. Because you don't even see, like I said, you don't hear about the Volt Inu, you don't hear about the crypto coins, you don't hear about none of the sponsors they used to talk about back and forth all the time in previous videos from months ago. But you also don't see any women now. If you do see women, they look like minivans. All right, they don't even look like top-notch women that he had on the channel before. Like, you never see the Snow Bunny twins girls. Those two twins, the Snow Bunny girls. If you look them up, if you look up Organik Snow Bunnies, you'll see the girls I'm talking about. And the reason I know those are models because they're in several music videos. All right, they're in several music videos. They're in some of Brandon Bill's music videos. I said this in the past. They're in the Babies music videos. So I'm like, did Organik really get it for free like he claimed?
Two books. You know what I mean? Don't forget I made this for the kids. Shout out to my guy, Dr. O, Dr. X. You know what I'm saying? Got two of these left. So anybody want to Organic Seeds of Greatness, I got two left, man. DM me on Instagram. I sign up for them getting out to you. It will be an anonymous fee because these are the last two that I have here. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, let's give y'all a quick walkthrough of the condo bando. We're getting it together. It's gonna take some more time. But just know, I'm just happy and I'm appreciative just for being normal, just having my stuff back, you know? So that's how you gotta move sometimes. Just be happy to have things normal sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it's still a process. I still gotta clean this whole thing up. Still gotta line everything up, organize stuff, missing stuff. But we're gonna work it out, man. Gotta add new things. But I'm gonna make it legendary for my people for sure, man. We're gonna work it out. But yeah, I'm excited that they did bring the Ram. I don't know why they didn't tell them to bring it, but it's okay. It's perfect because I wanted them to come. So more things came that I'm surprised about that didn't come, so it's okay. I feel like I ain't too mad because all my clothes, my whole closet, shoes, I needed my gear, and I was excited about having that. I didn't know they was gonna grab that. I even had my Versace comforters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's appreciative. Everything else.
Yo, that bed is definitely taking up the whole room, man. Like, where's he gonna put the nightstands, the dresser? Damn, bro, instead of all that money you put down on cars, you could have easily got yourself a house. You could have invested more wisely. That's all I'm going to say. But obviously, when you're in the process of making so much money, you think it's a fountain of water a fountain of money. I think he was probably in the mindset of that, like, oh, this is not going to stop. This crypto stuff is going to keep going on, and I'm making so much money. Because, like I said, if you pay attention, all of these cars that he kept talking about, he dropped large down payments on, all happened during the same time. All happened during the same time. If he knows the code or the ingredients of making a ton of money, he would have done it now. And this is why I said, like, this is why I always go back to the example about his brother and the super stock, right? He had to basically go back to his family, right? He had to go for a bailout. That is so, in my opinion, that's like such a dirtbag move. He had to bail himself out by going to his own family and get a car that he gifted. He dropped a video where he gifted to them. And so it's not like, oh, well, you're just saying he gifted it. You have proof that he gifted. Like, I hear all these, like, goofy channels. No, bro, he had a fucking video. He's posted about it on social media. His brother was in the video. All his family were in there. He gifted the car. You can't just go back and take the car back. So that's a bailout. That's a dirtbag move. All right. But if we're going to go by what we hear that Organik knows how to make money, then why didn't he just make money? Why did he have to go back and get his brother's car? If he knows how to make money. Since everybody says, oh, he's such a success story. He knows how to make money. He knows how to generate money. How come he had to go bail out himself? So that's like things like I need you guys to start using critical thinking, man. Not just for Organik, but all these other influencers that are just after your money. I'm not after your fucking money. All right. There's not. See, one thing, a lot of people that you watch on YouTube, all these goofy ass channels that talk about me, they have no proof, right? They have no receipts that I ever took advantage of people. They have no receipts that I sold any bullshit. They have no receipts of me taking advantage of anyone. They have no proof. They just talk out of their ass. The only things they can say is hate and racist. Those are like the only two words they can come up with. That's the only thing in their vocabulary. Hate and racism. They have no other defense. They talk out of their ass. But all these influencers that are out here taking advantage of people, selling to you guys bullshit, like literally right at the start of this video, Organik was already selling the academy, selling music, selling merch. If he's such a successful person, why does he have to sell shit?
Work around. So just a quick walkthrough of the condo with some of the stuff in it. Still got a lot of work to do, but at the same time, man, I'm just appreciative, happy, have gratitude for having my stuff, man. Make sure you hit the likes, make sure you hit the likes, make sure you hit the likes, make sure you hit the likes. Get me right. Hit the likes. Hit 1,000 likes, guys. Ain't asking for too much. I'm not asking for too much. Hit the likes right now. Thank you. As a matter of fact, what you do too is go ahead and join the Organik Academy. Link below in the description. We just out here believing and talking. Do more. Do less.
Speaking of what I was just saying, man, he said, hit them likes, hit them likes. And you know what you can also do? You can hit join that academy, right? It's easy money. The academy is easy money. Low, not a whole lot of effort. We already heard from students. We've already seen kind of what it looks like. And it's pretty much what I thought. It's pretty much just like the masterclass. He had the masterclass before. It was around for probably like a year. Pretty much fell apart. And I guess now he has a new following of people because, see, what Organik does is he'll have like, let's say like 10,000 loyal fans or whatever the number is that he can sell a product to. And once those like fans catch on as to what's going on and they become disinterested, then he has to go do collabs. And if you guys remember before, he did a collab with Corey SSG. He did collabs with a few other people that were doing raffles. So he gained new followers from there, started his raffle. That was a disaster. So then all those people became disinterested. So then he moved on to a mentorship program and a coaching program, gained a lot of followers that believed into this product, service, or whatever. That fell apart. People became disinterested. Then he moved on to something else and something else and something else. So now we're in the phase of this academy. He's been on Fresh and Fit recently. Fresh and Fit, they have a pretty similar, Fresh has something pretty similar. It's like called the CEO Network. It's pretty much an academy. Watson has his own. Watson kind of works with others that are like influencers. Like he has this one guy called Lados. He's like I think he's just Spanish speaking individual that's an influencer as well. So he works with them and increase their sales performance and how to the engagement with their fan base and basically business stuff, business related stuff. So it's basically another business proposition to generate more revenue. So it just goes back to what I was just saying with all the other examples. So now Organic has a group of people that he can basically sell the academy to. And then I guarantee you probably like a year from now, 2 years, he's going to have something else, man. It's just going to keep going on and on and on. It's just easy money, easy, fast money. I'm just waiting I just can't wait for these students that claim to have joined the academy to show us how successful they're going to become. We got one goofy in there right now, one goofy that we are aware of. I can't wait to see if this goofy actually makes it. All right, because he's joined the academy. He's so motivated. Well, motivation can only go so far, and talking can only go so far. We're gonna need to start seeing actions. And if you're being paid like a puppet to put out certain content, it's gonna come out one way or another. All right, because eventually we're gonna see what's going on. All right, you're still talking out of your office. You're still driving that bummy ass car. You're not driving a supercar. The women around you ain't elevated. Everything is just all talk at this point. So by you joining the Organic Academy and getting change, we expect to see some changes. So I'll give it a couple more months and see if there's any changes with these students. Otherwise, it's going to be business as usual, just like it happened before with the master class, with the mentorship, with the coaching program and all that crap, the books. That's all it happens. It's like every year it's a new product, new service, new ways to make money, more people to fool. It's crazy.
Bullshitting, do more grinding and believing. Motherfucker. Doors go up, pennies go down, doors go down. You wear the crown. It's JDR. I'm holding it down. Bam! I give you all this insight, all this understanding of who I am and how I am. Take y'all to another level. About rocking with the campaign. Instant communication with me. It's a mentorship, partnership. I'm right there talking to you guys all the time. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I woke up early today, did the cold plunge 20 minutes, had a hard workout, hit the sauna, all that's done. And it's still just 9 o'clock right now this time. So, and I'm getting this out immediately, getting this out for you guys today. So yeah, guys, gave you some information. My first time showing you, how much I pay for them cars down. Just keeping it pure with you, man. And shout out to Midway Leasing. We got to do some talking because got to figure out the Euro situation. That's crazy. But I did good business with them, man. So it ain't no thing. That was.
It's just so crazy that now he wants to mention the Eurus situation when I talked about it. Like when we dropped the video about the lawsuit, now all of a sudden he wants to talk about it. Every time I expose that, it becomes a follow-up video from him. Why weren't you transparent early on? Like before we talked about the lawsuit, why weren't you transparent then? So there's probably more things that he's probably not going to talk about unless we expose first. Like this is what I mean. Like he's hiding shit because he knows that it affects all the bullshit he talks about, right? So why is he now disclosing all the down payments and the cars released? But when he first got them, he claimed they were all cash and denied the lease altogether. When we talked about the house, he denied that the house was a rental. He said it was a rent to own. He had all this bullshit. And by the way, I don't see the pool table. You claim you claim you got that house in Malibu with all the furniture. Where is the pool table, sir? Where is the pool table? I better see that pool table, unless he probably sold it to pay the rent. But anyways, man, I think we're going to wrap up here, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this goofy. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.